On the line, we've got the CEO of South African Tourism Services Association, SATSA. It's David Frost. David Frost, good morning.
Morning, John. How are you?
I'm very, very good. I'm very worried about these new regulations coming through, and yet Home Affairs says there's no problem, no issue.
Yeah, look, I mean, everybody in the tourism industry is deeply concerned, and what concerns me at this juncture is the amount of misrepresentation, obfuscation, half-truths, and actually lies that are coming out of Home Affairs.
Ooh.
They're actually saying that they've consulted the tourism industry. That is a flat lie. And I'm saying that on the radio. That is a lie. There has been no consultation formally with us as the tourism industry. We have written copious times to the minister. It took us a long time to meet with him. He said he would set a task team up. We thought, well, great, we'll take our chances. And he never convened the task team. That was in October last year.
I heard, sorry to interrupt, David, I heard somebody saying from the Home Affairs, a spokesperson or some official, saying, look, we've had this, has been gazetted, it's been out there for ages. In fact, the industry hasn't come and spoken to us. No, we busied ourselves. We worked through our minister. We tried. The president announced in the State of the Nation a review. That didn't just pop out of nowhere. That came because of a concerted sort of back-channeling of people writing through to the Deputy President and the President. But the first point of call was the Minister of Home Affairs. That's the first person one sought to engage. And when a minister says, publicly that I will set up a task team to investigate this, then, we take him at his word. We then contacted his officials and had an unofficial meeting with them and said, well, when's it going to happen? No, well, we'll get back to you. That was in November. And since then, absolutely nothing. And I think there's a concerted effort on them not to actually engage, because as soon as you sit down and have a logical discussion around this and you look at what the rest of the world does, that's where it becomes absolutely ludicrous. Because what the minister is effectively saying is, we don't care about child trafficking. Is he saying that every other country in the world doesn't care about child trafficking? Because no other country in the world has gone this ludicrous step of actually introducing the birth certificates as a measure to counter it. There's a far more sophisticated way that the rest of the world deals with a very real problem. What's that?
Well, it's a multi-agency approach. They work with Interpol, they work with airlines, they profile perpetrators. And it's not easy, but they busy themselves with it. What
about Minister Hanekom? Because I know he's said that there are problems and he's called for meetings, etc. Have you been happy with his performance?
Well, look, we work very closely with the minister, and I think the minister has tried as much as he can within cabinet and within government structures to actually raise this sort of issue. But I think he's come up against a brick wall. And that's where we were appealing to the Deputy President or the President. When the President stands up in February and says, I will prioritize a review. Yeah. Now, to me, I'm a simple guy. Prioritize has a sense of urgency, immediacy, but that's just me. Maybe the President has a different understanding of the word prioritize.
And the damage it's going to do to tourism?
Well, we're looking at forward bookings 20% down year on year, June 2015. I mean, spare a thought for the airline. We've got a national carrier that's trying to turn itself around.
Yeah.
This is going to be damning.
All right, let me leave it there, David. Thank you very much indeed. CEO of the South African Tourism